Hello and welcome to the Feminine Millionaire Show. I'm your host, Polly Alexander. I'm a success coach, healer, creative, and future millionaire. If creating money and success in a spiritual and feminine and joyful way is your goal, this show is for you. Let's all rise together. Hello and welcome back to the Feminine Millionaire Show. Welcome to season 2. We took a month off and I'm really excited to be back with another round of powerful shares, tips, conversations, wisdom and love. Before I dive into today's episode, I want to share that we're jumping right back in to this new season with something very exciting. Yes, I am hosting an Accelerate Your Abundance Live challenge. This is going to be starting on Monday, the 19th of September. And it's going to be $33 to join, which is a steal. It previously sold for $297. But you can join for free if you sign up by the 10th of September. So go to the link in the show notes to join now. And I'll share more about this later in the call. So I'm coming back after a delicious 2.5 weeks holiday. And it's longer than I planned, and I feel very blessed to have a flexible online business that allows me to pivot and follow my intuition and give myself what I'm guided to. So I ended up having a very gentle transition back to work. And it's been really wonderful to experience. And so today I wanted to share with you why gentle transitions are a good thing. So my holiday had 2 parts planned. There was going to be a week in Greece and then a week at home in Ibiza. However, my body had other ideas. The day after I got back from Greece, my body decided to let me know it had other plans and it demanded rest. So this manifested in a back issue where my back locked down and I was barely able to walk. I had to lie down and not move for a few days. And I'm certain that it was my body's way of saying, I just want to lie down and integrate the trip. I want to go into a deeper level of rest than you have experienced. Because one thing I learned is as fun and lovely as holidays are, when you're in a new environment, constantly meeting new people, constantly dealing with the unknown and the unexpected, it consumes energy. And it can be fun and revitalizing and energizing. And it also consumes energy. And I believe that to integrate my experience in Greece, which I'll talk more about next week, my body wanted just to be still. And so it manifests this physical issue in order to get me to ground and truly, truly stop. And so coming back to gentle transitions, my chiropractor shared that a change of pace can actually trigger a break in the body or the nervous system, because the body and nervous system get used to working at a certain pace. So let's say you have a very full-on busy lifestyle and you're always on the go. That becomes your normal. So if you actually stop and rest and lie on a beach and go do nothing, that could actually trigger some issues because it's literally a shock to the nervous system. When you create a gentle transition in or out of work to a holiday, it's easier on your nervous system. Because the truth is, even positive things can be a shock to your nervous system. So back in 2017, I was focused on manifesting my man, and I had filled out a questionnaire for a online matchmaking agency. And because it didn't seem that important, I'd really gone for it in what I was looking for. I didn't hold back. I took it seriously, but not too seriously. So I decided I wanted a man that was an art collector. I wanted a man that split his time between the US and Europe. I wanted a dog owner. I listed out all of these wild and wonderful requests to the universe. And it was fun for me to do it, but I didn't have any expectations. About 9 months later, I had a call from the matchmaking agency, and they said, we have someone that we think could be a great match for you. And when they shared about this person with me, I went into shock. It was literally everything I had been asking for. I'd asked for an art collector, and this man was one of the world's biggest collectors of Monet paintings. The more they told me, the more I went into shock. Now, I should also say here, and I think I've talked about this before, certainly in my newsletters, that coming into contact with potentially a great deal of wealth triggered all of my money blocks. I had these visions of me being trapped on a yacht or in a private jet somewhere, unable to go on Instagram or be public, having to host corporate functions with my partner. I had all these visions of what it meant to be a woman trapped by wealth. Obviously, it was triggering my past life experiences and also my own limiting beliefs. So important to mention that. But there I was manifesting what I wanted, and the universe was coming back and saying, here you go. You can have exactly what you want. I was so shocked that my nervous system went into overdrive. And it actually took me 6 weeks before I could work through this and be ready to take the next step. So even positive things, even something you've been working towards for ages, or finding out that you're pregnant, having a baby, buying your dream home, meeting your dream partner, getting a big press win in your business, getting a big launch, these things can also have a significant impact on the nervous system. So just being aware of that is important. So why else a gentle transition is a good thing? Well, for us women, it's a more feminine way of being, allowing, listening, receiving, versus pushing, striving, doing. So I recommend when you come back from holiday, if your job, your business allows, go part-time for a few days before you dive in full-time. And that's what I did, and it worked beautifully. So I would do 2 or 3 hours work a day to make things happen, and then spend the rest of the day doing whatever I chose. And this gave a really beautiful, smooth transition into work. Plan your schedule carefully to avoid that back to work shock. So I'm going to wrap up today with some beliefs I held that helped me gift myself 3 weeks off work and this gentle transition back in. So the first one is it's safe to stop and relax. It's safe to stop and relax. The second is I'm worthy of rest and taking a break. I am worthy of rest and taking a break. And the third is there is always more abundance and money on its way. I hear from so many of you in my community that you're scared to take too much time off work, or you're scared to stop in case it all dries up. And so when you hold these beliefs, it makes taking time off and gently transitioning back in much easier. These also make great affirmations. So I recommend grabbing a pen and paper and noting these down. And I look forward to seeing you over in the challenge and back here again next week. Bye for now. I'd like to invite you to my powerful Accelerate Your Abundance Challenge. This live 5-day challenge will be starting on Monday, the 19th of September, and I invite you to sign up now. If you sign up by the 10th of September, I will gift you this experience for free. After the 10th of September, it will be $33, and it previously sold for $297. So it's an incredible opportunity to start up leveling, to start to dive into rewiring your money story, to experience powerful daily energy clearings with me that will instantly shift your money blocks and raise your frequency so that you start attracting more abundance immediately. Dive into the conversation about abundance, learn how to unlock your next level of abundance, and join the powerful manifesting vortex. Sign up with the link in the show notes. I look forward to seeing you there later this month.